It's again one of those rock and roll sails, and surprise, surprise, I haven't prepared any food for the passage. I always have this vision of a turquoise waters and a beautiful 9 knots wind, no swell whatsoever, catching the fish on the way, putting on the grill, and it turns out to be a roly-poly nightmare. I'm plucking up the carriage to go down below and get some breakfast sorted. It's nearly 10 AM and we still haven't eaten. Bad first mate. Due to unforeseen circumstances, we are not serving food today.
So we need to change course, bear away some more, which is going to have us running very close to downwind in this large swell. So I put the preventer on just in case we get swept around by a big wave, which has already happened a few times, and that'll stop us accidentally jibing the main. The other thing we're going to do is take the head sail, the Genoa, in and just go on the main alone. There's enough wind to keep the boat moving pretty comfortably. So that'll mean less managing of the sails, and it should hopefully make for a slightly more comfortable passage. It's not the neatest furled Genoa I've ever seen, but it'll do for now. Let's see how we get on with this setup.
Big swell, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that one.
Huge confused seas today. So that's the price you pay for going north around here. At least going north with some wind.
Luckily, it wasn't long before the wind calmed down and we pulled out the Genoa for downwind sailing.
Well, that's given us an extra knot and a half, so it wasn't all wasted effort. The wind is getting weaker right now, which wasn't quite on the forecast, so hopefully it'll stay with us the whole time.
Oof. Galley has partially reopened. It's not very nice to be down below.
Oh, well done.
That movement today is killing me. There you go. Enjoy.
Take me back to the lagoon. We're definitely out of range of the French baker delivery now. This is a bit more than I bargained for, this swell. Feeling a little bit queasy after the first mate's lunch service. Nothing bad on the first mate, I'm sure it's just the swell. But yeah, I'm looking forward to being there. It's not a very pleasant one. I think this is probably as good as going north on this coast gets, with the northerly swell, you know, still persisting. We've just got this local little southerly that we're riding, so yeah, we'll take it. We're traveling for free, and a couple more hours and we should be there.
Well, I hope I'm still getting paid. I didn't say anything about free.
After that lunch? Let's wait and see if it stays down. Otherwise it might be refunds all round.
Yeah, sorry, my galley doesn't do refunds or complaints. But let me put you to the customer satisfaction department. First mate on watch. Everything will be fine. Captain can sleep. Logo is up.
Feel better for that. It's like a brand new day. We're going fast, nearly 6 knots. I should leave the first mate in charge more often.
Exactly. I've been saying it for years. Trust me.
There are 2 islands in the middle of this bay that we really want to check out, and you can anchor behind them. But our guidebook is recommending them for calm conditions only, and we're still rolling around all over the place in this mixed swell. So we're going to cruise past them and see what they look like. We're sailing in right now. It looks like it's getting quite tight though. So may need to take the sails down and just motor in the last bit of it. It's a little bit close for comfort with my sailing skills.
I think it's gonna be one of our rollier anchorages. It's always weird that there's no boat around. We've seen 4 boats sailing south against the wind, motoring, and we were the only boat coming north. So we wondered whether we didn't get the memo or something.
Well, we're in. It feels like we're still at sea, but we are definitely in. We don't really have many other options in this bay. The main anchorage is really exposed to the south, and now that we've stopped, we know that the true wind speed is just below 20 knots. So that was going to be really miserable if we put ourselves on that main anchorage. This is only going to be semi-miserable, and the southerlies that we've rowed in today are due to stop within about 4 hours. So I think we can make the best of it. It's a bit of a change from the lagoon, huh?
But otherwise it's wonderful, and we have a nice little private island to ourselves. Whew. Apart from the swell, nearly fell overboard now.
Yeah, sometimes you wonder why you have it all to yourselves, right?
Yeah. Health and safety on this boat, let me tell you, it's gone down the drain. Okay, I think we just need the gale to finish.
I think housekeeping is yet to get to our snubber. This is from the lagoon. It's the downside of being anchored in that lovely murky water.
Well, I know what I'll be doing tomorrow. Having my toothbrush and cleaning the chain. Or maybe I'll use his toothbrush. What's Peter doing? Cleaning the chain.
Okay, now we're in. I thought I'd already got my exercise for the day on that sail. Should have taken the outboard.
It's a bit windy for this. Probably nearly there. See, we become pros. Or have we? I can't get out! I can't get out! Oh. Nice private beach, eh?
We're the only people crazy enough to anchor off it.
We needed to get off the boat. It's been roly-poly entire journey, and at the anchorage is no better, so we're just gonna wait it out here. Should be a few more hours.
It's not such a bad place to wait out the winds though. These southerlies should be done within a few more hours. Stuck in paradise on a beach until then.
Isla Cosinus and its neighbouring islands have some beautiful anchorages between them. Although the shelter could have been better when we visited, we enjoyed the feeling of remoteness as well as the great view while we waited for things to calm down.
What a night! We just didn't stop moving the whole time. Poor Bohemia hasn't stayed still. I think she felt like she was still all out at sea after yesterday. I think this is really one of the downsides of coming north on this coast. We were determined, so determined to wait for wind so that we could sail it. But if you have any kind of southerly with you, then it means that the anchorages that you're going to get to, that you arrive at, if you want to break, are always exposed to those southerlies. So it's a bit of a conundrum. The only way to guarantee a good night's sleep, it seems, is to wait for calm and motor it. But we're determined not to do that. Anyway, so I think today's plan is going to be to relocate to the northern portion of this bay. The southerlies that we rode in have just about stopped. And so that should be more comfortable for the next few days. And then we'll probably just wait it out for some more southerlies when they start rolling into our new home. Okay, anchor stowed. Time to leave. I won't miss the swell here. I want to go back to my lagoon.
Oh dear, do you know how many times I've been hearing about that lagoon and that French baker? This morning he woken up, says, I wonder what croissant I'm gonna have. I said, yeah, I wonder that as well. And mainly, who's gonna make them? Certainly not me. I haven't been trained for French baking, thank you very much.
There's no problem that a nice cup of coffee in the morning doesn't fix, are we fine? Slowly but surely I'm becoming human again. Well, the first mate hasn't perfected his French baking, but he's not far off on the coffee. This is a super short hop. We're just going around the corner into the main anchorage. We should only be about 20 minutes of motoring, something like that.
We arrived to find the main anchorage flat calm. So calm, in fact, that the first mate leapt into action with his chores.
The boat is absolutely filthy. We haven't washed her for about 3 months. So today I decided to give her a rinse. Let's see how the captain is going to react when he finds out I'm taking 10 gallons of water.
10 gallons of water? You think I'm made of amps? Where's it all going? Well, I don't know what the first mate's going to be drinking, but it's going to have soap suds in it.
Yep. Second bucket, the captain is definitely going to have you fit. Look, I'm having a foam party. Yay! Foam party on Bohemia.
There's no better sound on Bohemia than the sound of the first mate scrubbing the decks. So the captain went below to enjoy it before he was asked to help.
It's too much. I need my sunglasses on just to look at the thing. I think I kind of preferred it how it was. Well, the first mate's done a fantastic job, but if I had to criticise, and I feel I do have to criticise, it's way too bright. I need my sunglasses on just to look at the thing. A little fine layer of dirt will just set that right off, so maybe in a week's time it'll be just perfect.
Well, the boat looks much, much better now. Finally we can walk around and don't feel like we are bringing all the dirt down below. So I think it was definitely worth that 10 gallons. Once in a while, why not? Well, I don't know who spiked my coffee this morning, but go today. Look at our fenders. They are absolutely disgusting. It's like circus came to town. So I've decided to make new ones in our sewing machine. So I made 9 new fender covers. I'm only using a cheap fleece material. And yeah, result is good. That will do. We're heading towards Puerto Vallarta slowly. And most likely we will stay in the marina, so we need to look our best. What would people say, huh? And they multiple use, you know, if we ever go to Alaska, got our lovely sleeves, we got ready to go. Maybe for the chicken dance.
Well done, they look fantastic. We're going to be the envy of Puerto Vallarta. We can park next to the super yachts now.
Yeah, let's hope, huh? All that praise in one day from the captain. Don't think I can take it.
If you are enjoying our episodes and would like to buy us a drink, then please head over to www.patreon.com/Sailing Bohemia, where you'll find a small menu of our favorite cocktails to choose from. Special thanks in this episode go to Cameron and James from Canada, who are learning the ropes, preparing for a grand sailing adventure of their own. Thank you so much, and here's to you.
Cheers.
Chin chin. First mate is always right, eh?
If you enjoyed this episode, then please don't forget to tell YouTube all about it by commenting, liking, and sharing. See you next time.